It's a great day here at Johnson RV and very happy to show you the latest arrival here. This is a quality pre-owned Class B motorhome made by Pleasureway. This is the XLTS, and we'll go into the details on floor plan in just a couple minutes. Before we do that, I'd like to walk around the coach, give you a brief walk around, tell you a little bit about the details of how it's built and how it's put together. First of all, this is the Ford E350 chassis, and inside you have a Triton V8 5.4 liter engine. So when these were built, you had two options at that time. You could either go the 5.4 or the 6.8 liter Triton V10. This has the smaller engine, plenty of power for this motorhome, about a 3,500 towing capacity, and a little bit better fuel economy because of that. So keep that in mind when you're looking at these Class Bs. Now this particular coach, Pleasureway, what they did is right about here, they cut the shell, the original shell of the van off, and then they built a nice steel cage and rounded it out with fiberglass here to give us a little more width to the motorhome itself, the van. So it's about 4.5 inches on either side, which inside gives you about 9 inches of additional living space, which is really substantial on a smaller Class B motorhome. This also has the full body paint option that was made available, and so that you have your full automotive quality exterior paint job, which over time lasts very well. It's a nice protector of your motorhome. In addition to the width of this body being a little bit wider, it's really only 20 feet 5 inches long. So it'll park in any parking space even with that additional width. So I don't want to forget to tell you that. Also, outside storage is a premium on these Class Bs. And this one has two compartments, one on this side and the other side. This one's the largest of the two, but gives you a very substantial capacity for storing things that you need outside the motorhome. Come on around, I'll show you the back of the coach. This one does come with a full, brand new, basically brand new, color backup camera. So your screen inside's a color, very nice and very clear, so it's very visible. And it's hitched and ready to tow. Your spare tire on this is, instead of being mounted on the door here at the back, it's located underneath the hitch on the coach. So that's something for roadside service, hopefully, if you ever have to use it. Come on around, I'll show you a couple of the things here. This is the other storage compartment I showed you, or was talking about. It's a little bit shallower this way, but it still has the depth. So there's quite a bit of room in there to put things, essentials that you might need for the road, carpets, gloves, things that get kind of dirty, extra hoses, those things can go in there. You have your water heater here, potable water fill, sewer hose storage there. And then you have here, which I like, right near all of your connections here, you've got your power, 30 amp power, cable TV, fresh water. Your propane is filled from this location, and then you'll also have your dump station. And what I like about Pleasureway, what they do is they locate their outside shower right above the dump station area, so it's nice and easy for cleanup. Okay, we talked about the width of the coach, we talked about the size of the engine, the chassis. Another trait of this particular model, the XL, is the fact that the generator is located up towards the front of the coach, right here, outside. Most of the Class Bs are located underneath the sofa in the back, your sleeping area. So it's kind of nice to have that distance between you and the generator at night if you should need it for air conditioning or something in the evening. And it's also accessible. So if you need to do some filter changing, that sort of thing, you can do it on this Class B. So this is an exceptional little Class B. This is a 2009. Very good miles on it, in excellent condition. That's a brief look at the outside. Let's go inside and look at the floor plan. Okay, we're inside the 2009 Pleasureway XL TS, just taking a quick look at the cockpit area, the dash. There you see our backup camera. This was an aftermarket backup camera that's been installed, and it mounts to the windshield itself, so I've got it setting on the dash right now. But very clean, very nice, very good quality. When you step into a Pleasureway, the first thing you'll notice is the cabinetry and how beautifully it's done. All maple cabinetry, great storage compartments, super cabinet construction all the way throughout. This one up here, this has the airbag suspension here, so you can lift the rear of the coach by airbags. So depending on what your needs are, if you're towing something or if you want to stiffen the drive, the ride of the coach, you can do that from inside by this control mechanism right here. Now, as you come on around, we'll take a look at our galley and restroom area. You'll notice above here you have a microwave convection. Down below, a nice size closet. And in here is where you keep your table for the back, and also your panel. Here, this is used in putting together your full, what I call a king-size bed in this motorhome, which is exceptional too. As we come back around, probably the largest bathroom in its class right here. Real cabinetry, Corian counters, beautifully done, China toilet, and a window that you can actually open. A lot of Class Bs will have a window that really more for light. This one actually opens so you can get ventilation there. Also above this area you have a fantastic fan which is controlled by heat and temperature. You can set that yourself. Across from the bathroom you have the galley area, 2-burner stove here. You have a nice stainless steel sink, cutting board and cover here. Your refrigerator is located down below, and then here is your furnace. Again, I'll point out the cabinetry in here. It's just beautiful. When you step into a Pleasure Way, that's one of the first things you see is the fit and finish of these motorhomes. Now, I'm kind of bending over a little bit. I'm 6.5 feet tall, so for a really tall people, it's a little bit close, but the things you get from this, it makes it worthwhile and easy to put up with, especially the space when you come to the back of the coach. Now, I'm going to go ahead and sit here, but you'll notice the openness here and the width across. It's actually about 6 feet 9 across. So in this motorhome, depending on your height and how many of you there are, you can sleep twins this way, heads this way, feet there, and so you can get up in the middle of the night if you need to very easily without waking each other up. Now if you can make this into a permanent king-size bed as well, and that's easy to do. When you're back here, you'll notice you have a built-in television here, flat screen TV, thermostatic controls. You have all your lighting is on dimmer switches. Boy, Pleasure Way does a fine job. And this is an excellent example of a well-kept Class B motorhome pre-owned. And you'll see a number of those here at Johnson RV. I hope you can come out and see us in person. My name is Rod Benbrook. I'd love to help you. You can ask for me or any of our trained sales professionals would love to show you this motorhome. Hope to see you soon.